students, today my topic is Bohr's atomic model. So Bohr stated that in atom, electron revolved around the nucleus in closed circular definite path called orbit. These are called orbit, which is around the nucleus. Originally, the electron revolves around like that in the three-dimensional position, but in theoretical thing we just sketch the model of atom is like that. So he just categorize each shell into K, L, M, N. So this orbit which is near to the nucleus have low energy, and as we go further from the nucleus they have higher energy, because there is electromotive force by which atom get collapse. So individually they have higher energy when they maintain distance from the nucleus. So the energy level categorized according to the orbit. At lower orbit they have low energy, at higher orbit they have high energy. So definite amount of energy is associated with orbit called energy levels. These are known as energy levels. Energy of orbit remain constant called stationary orbit. The orbit is remain constant. It doesn't go anywhere. So they are stationary. So they known as stationary orbit. The energy level of orbit increases at its distance from the nucleus increases. As we go further, they have got higher energy level. Electron distribution of atom is based on 2n square. Bohr gave 2n formula, according to which if we talk about first shell, that is K1, so in the place of n we put 1 square, so 1 1 ja 1 and 1 2 ja 2. So in first orbit we have to fill 2 electron only. Now second thing is 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. So in second orbit we have to fill 8 electron. Likewise in third orbit we fill 18 according to this formula, and fourth electron there should be 32 electron. So as long as electron is revolving in an orbit, it neither be losses or gain energy. It stay as it is. So next point, when electron jump from one orbit to another orbit, as the energy level of two orbits are different. Two orbits have different energy level. So are the different, so either the energy absorbed or emitted in the form of radiation. For example, energy level 2 have high value as compared to 1. So when we just do minus to both the orbit energy level, then we get delta E is equal to h mu. H is Planck constant and mu is equal to C upon lambda. So when electron jump from lower energy level to higher energy level, then E2 the energy is absorbed when from lower to higher, because it wants energy to reside in this orbit. That is why it energy get absorbed. And when the higher energy from the electron goes from higher energy to lower energy, then it's emitted energy in the radiation form, because it can't just have that much of it doesn't want that much of energy in lower energy level. So on the contrary, if the electron jump from higher level to lower energy level, energy is emitted in the form of radiation. If the electron always in the lower energy, this state of atom is known as ground state. If electron remain in this orbit, then it is known as ground state. But if it jump to the higher energy level, then that state is known as excited state. So on the basis of Bohr's above gave the principle, the orbital are filled up in the order of increasing energy, that is, orbital which the lower energy is filled up first, while the higher energy is filled up in the end. For example, this is one first orbital, so we have to fill the electron in the first s as it has low energy. So as we go further, we have 2s. Now we fill the electron in this orbital. As we go further, there is 2p, which is higher energy level as compared to 2s. So further we fill 2p. Now as we move further, we have 3s. So after 2p, we have to fill electron in 3s. If we go further, then we have 3p, then it has higher energy level as compared to 3s, so we fill 3p. Likewise, we fill up like this. So lower energy level to higher energy level. So my question is for today is, what hypothesis given by Bohr's and Aufbau principle, explain it. Thank you.